Welcome back to Your Carolina. When we're traveling and looking for places to stay, most of us have checked out Airbnbs, but have you ever thought about owning one of those homes and renting them out? Well, we have Dan Hamilton from Dan Hamilton and Company at Keller Williams. He's going to tell us how we can do just that. Dan the man, good to see you.
Good to see you guys. Good morning.
Hey, thanks for being here.
Everyone's talking about this. You and Megan were just talking about it.
Yeah.
Everyone goes to those Airbnbs. They're cool and creative, but they're also extra income for folks that are looking to rent them out. So.
Exactly. Yeah, we get a lot of questions about this. You know, Dan, how do we get into owning an Airbnb? So we thought we'd pull together 4 tips today on if you're thinking about doing it, what are the next steps you would need to take?
All right, so get us started.
All right,
what should we do?
So number one, you really need to have a business plan, because unlike most other real estate acquisitions, Airbnb is and it's not just Airbnb. There are other places. There are HomeAway, Vrbo, right? Which, all that kind of stuff. So it's not just Airbnb, but you really have to have a business plan. And that means you might have to set up an entity. I mean, it's much more labor intensive than just owning a rental property. So have a good plan together and make sure that you know what you're getting into.
My plan was, boom, I was going to rent this and make lots of money.
Right.
I guess.
Yes.
But now you're like, I need an actual place. That would be the
right, exactly. So then you do have to acquire the property. And a couple tips on acquiring the property: you need to make sure that the zoning is very important. You've got to make sure that you are eligible to have short-term rentals. Some neighborhoods have covenants against this. In some cities and municipalities, it's not legal as well. So you got to really make sure that you're researching, and when you're acquiring that property, that it would be eligible for short-term rentals.
That would be the worst, is to buy a property, then your homeowners association's like, yeah, we don't allow people just coming in and out like that.
That'd be a giant womp.
I feel like taxes would be a big thing there. I feel like everybody would be wanting a piece of it.
Yeah, and some municipalities require licenses. So you have to make sure you go to that municipality, get the license required, and cover all your bases there. So yeah, definitely taxes.
So we have the business plan. We've purchased the place that we want to rent.
Yep.
Now we need to advertise it.
You gotta set pricing. That's really important, especially early on. You want to kind of set your pricing where you're going to attract a lot of attention, because there are 2 things that are really key in short-term rentals: are reviews and pricing. And it's hard to get people to come if you don't have any reviews. So you got to attract that pricing. You got to advertise it in all the right places. Like we talked about, Airbnb's really popular right now, but there are other places to advertise short-term rentals.
And advertising is key, because you see places that are great Airbnbs, but the photos are terrible.
Yes.
Like it doesn't really showcase all the things that people will want to know about it.
Exactly.
And then you want to see that person's like a super host or a super whatever.
Exactly. Yep. And make sure, I mean, the reviews are so important, because people look through those. You want to build those up and have a lot of high quality reviews.
Especially people coming with kids, because it's a lot of work traveling with that circus. So you got to make sure that you have it. Now once you have all that, last but not least.
Exactly. Then you want to manage the bookings. You want to keep accurate records, because the tax man's going to come. You want to make sure that you're keeping your income, your expenses, all those different things. And there's lots of software out there that can help people do that as well. Manage those bookings. Keeping communications very key in this as well, because it's a hospitality industry.
Yeah.
So you've got to have great communication skills and manage those bookings well.
Making sure you're actually able to keep that up, because I feel like a lot of people get into it, don't realizing how much work goes into it.
Right. A lot of questions, a lot of texts, a lot of back and forth. It is more like a job than people realize. So it's not like a rental property where you just got someone, they pay you the rent every month. This is much more labor intensive.
But we know that it could probably be pretty lucrative out there for people.
Exactly, and that's where the give and take is. There's much more income available for that if you manage it correctly, you buy the right property, and you do well with it.
What if you want to just do your house? Like the SEC tournament's in town, and I just want to rent out my house for people coming to watch for the weekend.
Yeah, I think there again, you've just got to make sure that your neighborhood, you're not getting in trouble with your covenants there, but that would be probably a good place.
Cousins coming to visit, and Megan.
Yeah, that'd probably be a good place to start. Like if you have a basement with its own entrance or something, or maybe you're going out of town for the summer to try to do your own property. That might be a good place to kind of test the waters.
Okay, and would you help with that kind of stuff? Is it something that a realtor would have to come into play in?
This is much more highly specialized than what I would do. There are people that that help do this. There's several here in town. If someone were interested, we could connect them for sure.
We do know you sell homes.
We sell homes,
like,
absolutely.
So quick. Like he sold one this morning, like on the show. We were going to show it, and it's like, nope, it's gone.
Like, oh, sorry, it's gone.
And we like to hear that.